Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are going to talk about some of the Christian Wood trade rumors circulating around the NBA and see what type of trades actually make sense. So, yes, per Evan Massey, the Rockets are expected to listen to trade offers for Christian Wood. Now, when it comes down to it, though, we gotta address the elephant in the room. The Houston Rockets are on a 5-game winning streak, which in my opinion, based off of their start to the season, is as impressive as anything else I've seen this NBA season, man. To start off that bad and go on a 5-game winning streak is really impressive. So yes, before we get going on this video, man, if you don't mind leaving a like on it, would be greatly appreciated. I have not got 1,000 likes on a video in a while. So yeah, 1,000 likes is the goal. And of course, subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comment section below, what type of Christian Wood trade offer would you personally like to see? What makes sense out there, right? So looking at his stats on the season, I think it's important to note when it comes down to him, as he's averaging, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists per game. When it comes to Christian Wood, he initially joined the team to contend for a championship. And you're probably thinking, well, Crispy, he's not the Houston Rockets, he wasn't going to do that. Well, when he joined the team, there was a backcourt that had two players. Let me reach deep into my brain. What were their names? Oh yeah, James Harden and Russell Westbrook. He joined this team to be that third guy, maybe fourth guy, depending how you look at him compared to Eric Gordon, on this team, right? And then obviously, James Harden and Russell Westbrook went different ways, and Christian, is kind of all right, well, I have a contract. I'm here now. I left the Detroit Pistons because I didn't want to go into rebuild, but here I am on a rebuild with the Houston Rockets, right? So that's one reason you would probably see him get traded away, just to not only fulfill what he wants to do, but also they are in a rebuild. And him being 26, I mean, I would say 26 ain't exactly rebuild age. You typically want maybe players around the age of 20 to 22, something like that, just that you can kind of y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, okay? I ain't got to say anything because y'all know what I'm saying, okay? But yeah, Christian Wood, 16 points, 11 rebounds per game. Season before, 21 and 10. We know this guy can get buckets. I actually love the way he plays the game of basketball. In my opinion, he is more of a center. He can play the power forward position, obviously, looking at his other seasons. But yeah, Christian Wood, he shoots threes. He plays on the inside. That's exactly what you want from the center position these days. So yeah, I think it's overall pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop over to NBA 2K22 and see if we can kind of find a trade that makes sense, right? Because I look at things already, I would say the biggest position of need would probably be the small forward position. And that's assuming, you think that Kevin Porter can work out long-term at the point guard position, because if not, that's you might want to address that, in the future. But I mean, as far as young talent, Tate's really good. You obviously got Jalen Green, and we talked about Kevin Porter already. Power forward spot, you got guys like Kenyon Martin. They also got, what's his name? Uzma Garuba, I believe, that needs some PT and stuff. You got Sengun, who I think is a future all-star. I really think he's going to be a future all-star player in the NBA. Just have a good feeling about him. So yeah, the small forward position is kind of okay, we don't really got too much here. I mean, House is fine, but he's already 28, and Garrison Matthews is Garrison Matthews, no disrespect. So that's going to be maybe what we kind of focus on in the trade, but also no guarantees. If we can get some draft picks and stuff like that, that's fine too, because I mean, you can always address some things in the offseason. So they're not really in a win now mode or nothing like that. So what I noticed first about Christian Wood, though, is that his contract's really good. He's got 2 years left on it. It's going to take him right into his prime. And about $14 million per season. That's really cheap for the type of numbers he puts up. So what I'm thinking is we could trade Christian Wood by himself, but there might also be some opportunities based off his contract to package him with John Wall, who's obviously has his deal and everything. But you include that contract to Christian Wood, you can kind of split the difference and be okay, well, both these guys combined are making about $70 million. So maybe that will make you feel a little bit better about getting John Wall on your team. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. The first thing I want to do is I do want to go to the trade finder and just see if there's any good trade offers for Christian Wood. I'm probably going to end up making my own trade though, but I'm just kind of curious what 2K says he's worth. So yes, we got 26 trade offers. Chris Milton, Nuora. Nope. I'm sorry. Wara. The N is silent. I remember somebody telling me that. Patrick Williams. I mean, he's injured and everything, but him at the small forward position on this team, and Christian Wood playing maybe power forward next to Vucevic is definitely very intriguing. I would say from both sides, especially if the Bulls are looking to compete. But I don't know if can you trade injured players? 2K always says you can't trade injured players. I don't know if that's actually a real life rule though. We got Rubio Laurie, that's not happening. Schroeder and Marcus Smart, while I do like the Boston Celtics as a fit, I think I could probably think of a little bit of a better trade than that. We got the Clippers. I mean, this trade's garbage. Keon Johnson would be kind of interesting, but not the small forward position. But yeah, Christian Wood on the Clippers definitely helps bring another scoring option. I do find him to be like, I would probably say a third option, maybe a fourth option on a championship team, but third option if the top two options are really good players. Like, I could see him winning a championship with like the Bucks if he was behind Giannis and Chris Middleton or something like that. So yeah, man, we got the Atlanta Hawks, good fit, but they already got Clint Capella. Hornets would be really nice. Getting PJ Washington would be kind of solid. Gordon Hayward, I mean, they don't really need somebody like that at all, unless there's maybe some draft picks involved or something. But yeah, we got the Jazz, not bad. Sacramento Kings, no. New York Knicks, I do like the fit a lot, but they already do have Mitchell Robinson, and they already do have Nerlens as well, and they got Julius Randle at the 4 spot, and they already got Obi Toppin too, that probably would be getting a lot more minutes on other teams. So I don't really see how he could fit in there. Lakers, THT for Christian Wood type of trade straight up. I mean, it's kind of interesting. They got, yeah, I actually kind of like that too, man. Kind of like they do Magic. I don't see that happening. Mavericks, I do like the fit. Getting a decent young point guard in Jalen Brunson kind of helps that too. Brooklyn Nets need a big guy, but I don't really see them having the assets to get who they want over there. Nuggets, no. Pacers, maybe some sort of trade. Pelicans, he was on the team before, so I don't know if he would go back to them or not because they didn't really give him a chance. Pistons, well, this would be kind of awkward. Raptors, no. Phoenix Suns, no. Although I do like him at the 4 spot. They could figure something out. And actually, Jalen Smith, I mean, it was a lottery pick and everything. So, OKC, no. Timberwolves, no. Although him next to Cat would be kind of interesting. Portland, I love the idea of him on that team, but I don't think they have the players that the Rockets would want. Warriors make sense, but there we got James Wiseman. And Washington Wizards, also, I think is another team that would be great, but still, man. Okay, so yeah, Christian Wood's the type of dude that can fit really on any team. So I would say my optimal trade, propose a trade, the team that I like him the most on would have to be the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics make complete sense to me. I think they have the assets to do so, but also I think there's a trade to be had here where they could also get John Wall on this team. I feel like John Wall, the type of point guard he is, would be very nice on the Celtics, right, man? They got some good young assets on here. I like the idea, of him maybe playing with Robert Williams where he's playing the 4 spot, so something along those lines, man. So I think this is probably going to be the team that I try to figure out a trade with. So let's go Christian Wood, $13 million. And like I said, man, I'm going to try to get John Wall over there too. I think it makes sense, him going to the Boston Celtics. So let's see if we can make the salaries match and everything. I think the first guy that you no doubt have to toss in, obviously, have to be Al Horford. He probably gets bought out by the Houston Rockets or something, but or maybe he just sticks around, right? So yeah, Al Horford. So the fact that the Rockets are taking him on, which they can afford to do, means that you would have to toss some more assets though, because like you're not just gonna do this trade just like be nice. But yeah, so we got that. I think also you're probably looking at I think for sure Aaron Smith, 22 years of age, small forward. That's kind of like their, okay, like here's our young player we get out of it type of thing. So we got that. I think you're also probably tossing in Richardson for salary reasons. So we're going to have to toss in, some low contract guys here too, man. Let's toss in, I'm not saying Amoni Brooks is the guy, but I'm not using him in this video. So yeah, we'll toss him in. So you got that and 6.66 million more dollars. Okay, so with that, you're probably looking at, oh, there we go, Hernan Gomez. I feel like that should probably be enough at that point. Let's also toss, I don't think I can toss in Matthews yet because he's on not considered a full NBA contract. I'm going to toss in Christopher. I'm not saying it would be him, once again. Oh, 152 million? Okay, so maybe somebody a little less. Okay, so that's 2.26. All right, let's go with, let's just say Kenyon Martin Jr. It's not going to be him, but, for salary, maybe they sign Garrison Matthews to a full contract. I don't really know. So you have that so far. That makes the salaries work. And then, getting Aaron Smith is nice. I think also you're probably looking at, I would say maybe a protected first-round draft pick. Obviously, I can't do protected picks with the other team over there. No, I'm sorry. No, I can't. Okay, no. It would be the Celtics giving up a protected pick. I can do that. So we'll do a protected. Right? I did this right. No, wait. I did it wrong, man. Damn it. Okay. Why does it not let me do the option do protected? It used to let you do that in 2K. And I would say that's a pretty good trade, man. That's a pretty good trade there. Get a draft pick. You get out of John Wall's contract. Like I said, it probably would not be Kenyon Martin, but some sort of salary match would work. Josh Richardson, how old is Josh? He's not that old, is he? He's 28, so I mean that gives you a small forward for right now. You get a good young player in this. I feel like that's a fair trade. I feel like the fair trade is not giving up too much. So It's valid. We're going to go ahead and do it. And the Boston Celtics have agreed to the trade offer. So let's go ahead now, man. And I want to simulate an entire season. Now, I know we don't have start today working, but it will give you a good sample size, just kind of like see what exactly it could look like. So yeah, let's select the Boston Celtics, and we have the Houston Rockets, kind of get these lineups looking right and everything. So for the Boston Celtics, at this point, you probably, I mean, you could do a rotation of Christian Wood, Robert Williams. That'd be completely fine, but I do want to try Christian at the power forward position in this case. And yeah, Jace Tatum small forward. Okay, perfect. So yes, for the Celtics, you're looking at John Wall, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Christian Wood, and Robert Williams. Like, tell me that's not a championship team right there. And then you got Schroeder, who historically, when he does play as a six-man, plays really well. So that could be good playing with Freedom and Marcus Smart and Grant Williams. And, like I said, if Kenny Martin's on the team, probably get some PT too. But yeah, we're going to assume he wasn't the guy. So I don't want him to like affect the simulation too much. So we'll do this. John Wall gonna be like 30 minutes a game. Get you both at 33. Robert Williams, get him at 30. Let's knock you down a little bit. Let's go 30 right there. And there we go, man. That looks pretty good. That's a good team. I like it. I just think it fits all around. A lot of good running in transition too, so that's good. And then for the Rockets, it doesn't matter too much in this case, but yeah, so we're not going to pay too much attention to them for the rest of the simulation. It's more of a Christian Wood-esque video. Guys, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see just how good this new look Boston Celtics team can do. Okay, so we're at the end of the NBA season, and the Celtics finished second in the conference, man. So they were a really good team, you know, with the new look squad and everything. Houston Rockets, 13, not bad, all things considered, I guess. Okay, simulate through date and finish with a W on the season. So you got Jokic MVP, Evan Mobley Rookie of the Year. There is the, we got Drew Eubanks, Most Improved. Never seen that in the history of my entire life of playing 2K. Okay, All-NBA first, second, and third. So I don't see any Celtics making it unless I'm blind. But yeah, do not see any. But it's all good because we still got second in the conference, man. So let's go to the player stats on the season, see how Christian Wood did with the squad. So we got, you know, Jason, Jaylen, both as number 2 options, and then John Wall and Christian Wood. Wow, both averaging about 16, 17 points. Christian Wood grabbing some rebounds, John Wall getting some assists. All shot pretty nicely, I would say, all things considered. I like it, man. It's a good fit. It's a good fit. I think it's a good trade. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's do these playoffs. So simulate playing. We got the Wizards in the first round. Simulate round, see how this goes. And, oh, okay, we got him 4 games to 2. I was kind of in the way, but yeah, we did get him 4 games to 2. 24 points for John Wall, 13 and 10 for Christian Wood. Next up, the Miami Heat. Simulate rounds, and got them in a 7-game series. 24 for Brown, 24 for Freedom, and we got 8 for Christian Wood. Oh, 22 for John Wall. Damn, bro. Okay. Okay. Next up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. Simulate round. And we got them 4 games to 2, giving us an NBA Finals of the Lakers and Celtics, man. Hey, can't complain about that, especially when it's not the Pelicans, too, man. Here we go. Simulate round. Oh, not simulate play. Okay, well, I guess playoffs is fine, but really, 2K? All right, well, we lost in the NBA Finals. Getting to the NBA Finals is pretty impressive, though, so I still think it's a good trade. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.